All right, let's talk about something really important. In a serious emergency, we all know every single second counts. And what you do in those first moments, it can literally be the difference between life and death. So today, we're going to break down a really simple, clear framework that can empower literally anyone to act effectively. So really think about it for a second. In a crisis, would you actually know what to do? It's a tough question, right? Because for so many of us, the natural reaction is just to freeze. But what if you had a clear, simple plan in your head? Well, that's exactly what we're going to walk through right now. I mean, the stakes really couldn't be higher. And this isn't about being some kind of superhero. It's just about being prepared. Having the ability to act effectively in those first few moments. That is an incredible power to have. And that right there is the key thing to remember. This stuff isn't just for doctors or paramedics. The whole idea of responding to an emergency, yeah, it can feel super intimidating. But this framework we're talking about, it's designed for everybody. It's meant to cut right through that fear and confusion and just give you clear, simple, actionable steps. Okay, so let's dive right into the first step. Before you do anything else, before you even think about the person who needs help, there is one absolute, non-negotiable rule you have to follow. And it's really as simple as that. Think about it. If you rush into a dangerous situation and get hurt yourself, well, you've just created two victims instead of one, and now nobody's getting help. Your ability to help anyone else depends entirely on you staying safe first. It's the foundation for everything. So what does this actually look like in practice? Well, before you even think about approaching, you got to do a quick mental scan of the area. Is there oncoming traffic? Do you see smoke or smell fire? Are there downed power lines anywhere? These are the kinds of huge, immediate red flags you need to look for before you can even think about helping safely. So you can almost think of this as the gateway. Only when you've confirmed that the area is secure, then and only then can you turn your full attention to the person who actually needs your help. All right, so the scene is safe. Now what? Your next job is to figure out what's going on with the person. And listen, this isn't some detailed medical exam. This is a super fast, rapid check of the most critical functions. That's it. You just have to remember three things. And trust me, the order really matters here. It's consciousness, breathing, and circulation. The reason we check them in that exact sequence is because each one kind of builds on the one before it. And that tells you exactly what you need to know to figure out your next move. And what's so great about this is just how simple these checks really are. Let's break it down. For consciousness, all you do is tap their shoulders firmly and shout, "Are you okay?" That instantly tells you if they're responsive. For breathing, you just get close for about 5 to 10 seconds. That's it. You look for their chest rising and falling, and you listen for any sounds of breath. And then for circulation, you're not looking for a pulse or anything complicated. You're just looking for other signs of life. Like, are they breathing normally? Are they coughing? Any movement? All those signs tell you their heart is still doing its job, that blood is moving. Okay, so you've assessed the scene for safety, and you've assessed the person's condition. Now what do you do? Well, all that information you just gathered, you're going to use it to form a very, very simple plan of action. And here's the absolute core of your action plan. Listen closely. You are not trying to fix everything. You're just trying to fix the one thing that is most likely to kill them right now. That razor-sharp focus is what's going to keep you calm and make you so effective. And this is a perfect example of that prioritization in action. A person who isn't breathing, that's a life-threatening problem that needs immediate help. But a person who's conscious, talking, and has a minor cut, that's way less urgent. See the difference? By focusing on the most severe problem first, you're putting your energy where it's going to have the biggest possible impact. Okay, so let's bring this all together. Let's recap this into one simple, but honestly, incredibly powerful framework that you can remember no matter what emergency you're facing. So when you boil it all down, it comes down to this super simple two-step process. Step 1, assess the scene. Make sure it's safe for you. Step 2, assess the person. Check for consciousness, breathing, and circulation. Seriously, if you remember nothing else from this, remember those two things. That is the entire foundation. And just by understanding and remembering these essential first steps, you're no longer just a bystander. You are truly prepared to step in and make a profound difference. So now that you have this framework, the final question is really for you. Because this kind of knowledge, it's just too important to keep to yourself. So how are you going to share it? How will you pass this on and help the people in your life feel ready to act when it matters most?